friends, welcome back to my channel. Sas here. I'm here to do a review of 90 days before the 90 days. Alright, it was okay. It was a pretty good episode. I mean, nothing exciting happened. But let me introduce to you with some new people. Alright, there's Benjamin. Okay, and Akini. Is that how you say her name? She's from Africa. Benjamin. He is 33 years old. He is a father. He was married. Didn't work out. They had trust issues. And so on their anniversary, his wife was like, we need a divorce. Ooh, gut wrenching. So he was like feeling lonely. And so he went on a dating app. There was no luck in Arizona. But he broadened his horizons and met Akini. She's from Kenya, beautiful, and he fell in love. And they have been going strong. I think, how long have they been dating, y'all? 3 years, 2 years, whatever. And so he is saying that, you know, during the divorce of his first wife, it put him in financial hardship. Okay? He is living from paycheck to paycheck. He is making himself, did y'all see that pitiful sandwich he was making? Was that peanut butter and jelly? Did you see how he cut off those dried up edges? I said, child, you can't even get ham with some cheese. Not even a little lettuce, no tomato. Just dry. That whole sandwich looked dry. Okay? And he has to take the bus. Alright? He also wants to be, you know, a minister. He has a job, but you know, it's just hard. You know, he has a son to take care of. His wife kicked him in the nuts. And now, he's done met this woman in Kenya. In a couple of days, he's going to go visit her. They were FaceTiming each other. And she was like, you know, I'm excited to see you, but you know, we got some cultural differences. All right, she says over there that if you do not take your shoes off upon entering the home, you know, Daddy may chase you out with a machete. I'm thinking to myself, Benjamin, you better take those shoes off. Child. Ooh. So, she also dropped a bombshell on Mr. Benjamin. She says that in the Kenyan African culture, that you have to pay for your bride. Now, she said, we'll discuss the amount when you come down here. She didn't even tell him how much the amount is going to be. Now, mind y'all, he's living paycheck to paycheck, so he's worried about that. He's tossing and turning. He goes to the bank, all right, and he's asking the cashier, he's asking the bank teller, if I write a check, can they cash it in Kenya? I said, check. Then he come talk about cashier's check, a traveler's check. And she was like, well, people really don't be using those. You know, it'll be best if you take cash. All right, so she printed off his balance, and it was $2,000. That's all he has to his name, $2,000. And he said between the bills and the trip, that's only going to leave him with $1,000 left in his account. Now, I have two questions on this, okay? The first question is, what's your bills? And the trip, because he said, let me repeat that. He has $2,000 left. And after he pays his bills and the trip, that's only going to leave him with $1,000. Wow. How much is your rent? I mean, I know you ain't got no car note. I mean, but good Lord, your bills are low. And how much are you taking to Kenya? Child, you're going to be going, he's going to be going for over 2 weeks. How much money you taking? And you still don't know how much it's going to cost. What if it costs $2,000 for her to be your be $10,000 to $15,000. Benjamin, you better keep your tail at home. You better keep your tail at home. Child, what if you get over there and they say it's $10,000? That's Benjamin and Akini. Is that how you say it? Anyway, let's move on. All right, let's talk about Avery and Omar. As we know, last week, Avery, a 19-year-old, forgot her phone. I find that very hard to believe. She's a teenager and she forgot her phone. Okay, so they're at the airport and her mama said, listen, you can't find your phone. We're not getting on that plane. And Avery said, I don't know who you think you're talking to. Oh, I'm getting on that plane. I'm going to meet the man I love, whether you like it or not. So her mama gave in. What's she going to do? So Avery's like, I don't care nothing about that phone. I'll worry about the phone later. Now she's going to be over there. Her mama is going to stay with her for 5 days. After that, Avery on her own with no phone. And Avery still has yet to tell her mother that she wants to move to Syria. Child, it's just a whole bag of giggles and a whole bag of stress and a whole bag of mess. Honey, her mama looked tired. Her mama said, Lord, I am told up. I am stressed out. Honey, I would be too. I would be too. I sure would. So, they get on the plane. She sees Omar. Of course, they can't kiss, but they hug. All right, Omar's cute. Him and Avery make a very cute couple. Okay, he seems like a good dude. The only thing that bothers me is her tail going to Syria. Her tail being there by herself, that's what bothers me. Now she ain't got no phone. She got to get a phone now. I guess she can. So anyway, this is the first time he has ever held hands with a girl. He's never kissed a girl. Okay, he is a dentist. All right, and he got, you know, Avery and her mom, you know, a hotel room. But on their way to the hotel room, Avery's mom was funny. Avery's mom said, I don't want no, you know, show no disrespect, but why they driving like that? Why they driving on them white lines? That could cause a wreck. And of course, you know, Avery, she was like, Mom, you know, she's like, I just don't want Mom to disrespect the culture, you know. She don't know exactly what to say, how to feel, how to act, and I'm just afraid that she will be disrespectful. And then here's Omar. Omar is like, you know, I just don't want her mom to come in between me and Avery, you know, and if she does, we won't be able to, you know, get married. So anyway, Omar also talks about how, you know, he knows Avery has a past, but she has converted now, and she's living that good old life, you know, so he's cool with it. They don't discuss it, you know, he loves her, and this is who he wants to be with. And child, that's Avery and Omar, okay? Now, let's talk about Angela and Michael. Angela. As y'all know, Angela, 53-year-old grandmother who asked her daughter to carry a baby for her because Michael, the 31-year-old boyfriend from Nigeria, wants a baby. So she's on her way to Kenya in a couple of days, but she go to a lawyer first to ask about this whole visa situation. So the lawyer says, you know, it's a long process, okay, all right, and it costs thousands of dollars. All right, and you know, once you get over the first trial, you still got to go through the second trial. That's the one that they want to know. You're gonna have to prove that y'all need to be married, or when you're married, you're gonna have to take care of this man financially. Okay, we already know this by the history of this show. So she's like, well, there's something to think about. You think so, Angela? Okay. You upset with this man because he's doing likes on Facebook. You upset with this man because he is not calling you every 5 minutes. Okay? Now, you're upset with this man because he went out on his birthday. Okay? Because they promised each other, friends, that they were going to wait to celebrate his birthday until she gets there. So she called and called and called and called. He didn't answer. Honey, he hit that button. Ignore. He had a good old time with his friends that she don't like. Okay. So she's at work looking real tired. Her feet hurt, her back hurt. She's talking to a homeboy, her co-worker, and she was like, you know what? He done lied to me again. All right, he done lied to me. He told me he was going to wait for me so we could celebrate his birthday together. What he do, he went out. And she was like, well, how much more can I take? She said, look, I ain't no thirsty bee. Angela. Oh. You may not be thirsty, Angela, but you sure don't look like it. Okay? You look a little thirsty. In fact, you look real dry. Drink some water. Okay? Here you are, bent, out of shape because your 31-year-old boyfriend from Nigeria went out on his birthday. You're 53 years old, and he's done showed himself when you was down there in Kenya. He done got him a good old BJ. Y'all had a knockdown drag out. You took back all your Trump stuff. But you said you ain't thirsty. You want to know why he keep lying to you. But girl, why you care? You are 53. Weren't you somewhere playing with your grandkids? Oh, that's right. You have to work yourself to the bone to pay for this visa and going out there to visit him. Let me tell y'all something, friends. I don't feel a bit sorry for Angela. Not a bit. She is acting silly. Silly. So whatever comes her way, the hurt, the pain, the arguing, do you really think that I'm going to stress myself out? Argue with someone 20 years younger than me? I can do that in the United States for free. Child. That's Angela and Mike. Okay? Okay, since we're already on the sad, desperate, lonely train, let's talk about Caesar. Caesar and Maria. Alright, as y'all know, Caesar sent her the money so she can get a plane ticket to go to Mexico. Okay? Sent her the money. It's been over a week. So his friend comes over, another friend who is telling him, something ain't right, Caesar. Please don't do this. But no, he's confident. He knows for sure Maria loves him. Okay, so he's getting ready, he's packing. He's telling his friend he done bought a ring. He done, sent her the money for the ticket. And so she was like, well, did she get the ticket? And he was like, no, didn't get the ticket. Okay. So later on, I'm going to make this short and sweet, friends. So later on, he's at work. All right. Now, it is the day before they supposed to go to Mexico. The day before. She sends him a text and says, well, guess what? I'm not going to be able to make it because it's my mom's birthday. That's what she said, y'all. That's what she said. That she's not going to be able to go. It's my mom's birthday. So here's Caesar. Caesar was like, oh my God, it's her mom's birthday. But why didn't she tell me that beforehand? Oh, that's one for you, Caesar. That's right. All right. She always knew when her mom's birthday. So why is it a problem now? Okay. So now she can't go because it's her mom's birthday. So the friend was like, you already done sent that money? Yeah. Done sent the money. And so the friend was like, well, why didn't you just buy a ticket? Okay. So, long story short, friends, Caesar ended up buying another ticket. He bought the ticket. Now, let's think about this. He sends her $800 a month. He's done spent over $30,000. He sent her the money for a plane ticket. she didn't use that money for a plane ticket. All right, what she used it for, friends? Her mama's birthday present. Okay. Now he is going to pay more money and buy the ticket. Money he don't have, because remember, he had to get a loan from his boss. Caesar is a... Someone asked me in my comments, who's worse? I won't put it right here if I can get it up. Who's worse, Caesar or Nicole? Well, I'm going to have to say Caesar. Nicole's young. I give her that. That's it. She young. Caesar is a 46-year-old man who seems educated, who seems like he got some smarts. But yet and still, he is letting this woman use him, lie to him, deceive him. I can't with Caesar. Child, this is going to be a season of me being frustrated. Oh, Caesar looking silly. Honey, that's Caesar and Maria. Let's move on. All right. Let's talk about Darcy and Tom. All right. Darcy, she's done made her way to London. Okay. Tom didn't want to pick her up because he didn't want to smell her breath, tail, and arms. So he was like, I want to see you when you're refreshed. Okay. So he had somebody go and get her. Of course, she was like, it would have been nice for him to pick me up. I mean, it's been this long. I mean, how long has it been? 4 years? It would have been nice for him to pick me up at the airport, for him to be the first person I see. Okay? So she goes to the airport bathroom and freshen up. Honey, that's what we call a whole bath. She splashed a little water down there up beneath the arms. She come drying underneath that air vent, underneath that air dryer, putting on some Victoria's Secret lotion. I was like, girl. Now we all know, if you don't know, when you are on the plane and she's been flying for hours, you feel gross. It's gross. You just want to take a shower as soon as you get off of the plane. Okay? It's cramped. It's hot. It's just, people beside them, you're breathing. I mean, So that little whole bath, no, Darcy. But that's what Tom wanted. Now, if it was me, I would have been like, look, you're going to take me, if I'm not going to stay with you and I'm staying in the hotel, I will go to the hotel first, or your house. You ain't got to be there. I don't care if you don't trust me or not. I am going to take a shower, get cleaned up, and then I will meet you at the restaurant, refreshed. But anyway, Tom, okay, being the bachelor, hey, the playboy, hey, Tom really think he cute, y'all. He ain't. Okay, he says that he lives this bachelor life, but he's at a particular age where it's time for him to settle down. I agree. So he's at the restaurant. Here comes Darcy. Darcy was nervous, of course. Darcy looked cute in her little thigh-high boots and her little coat. I was like, you better do it, Darcy. You better put that airport look together. So she walks in. Here stands up Tom, and honey, she had a look on her face like, oh, you really don't look like your pictures. Ding, 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 filter. Okay. Tom says that this is his good side. That's his good side. He does it. Child. So she's like, well, he's really not who I thought he was. He really doesn't look like what I thought he looked like, but he keep that. He keep that side. Tom, he thought that she was, very attractive, and they were talking, had a drink. They were just getting by, with the butterflies. They were both a little bit nervous. And so then he was like, all right, well, we're going to stay. Did he say they was going to stay in separate rooms? Or she was going to stay in the hotel? Did I write that down? I think he said they were going to be in separate rooms. Well, anyway, bottom line is there was going to be no boom boom tonight. Boy, y'all see the look on Avery's face? Okay, Avery was like, what? It's been 4 years, okay? 5 years, 3 years, however how long. I was thinking, I done flew out here. I thought we was going to have a little boom boom. And he was like, oh, no. All right. We're going to take it slow. All right, you really don't expect me to sleep with you on the first night, right? And so she was like, I was like, honey, Darcy was ready to throw them legs up. Honey, Darcy was ready, but she was like, all right. She was a little disappointed, but she understood. All right, this Darcy and Tom. Now let me talk about somebody who threw her legs up in the air, swung around like she just didn't care. Honey, Rebecca. Rebecca and Zed, okay? Now, as we know, in his culture, you do not supposed to have sex before marriage. You don't even supposed to sleep with that woman in the same bed overnight. Honey, they threw that all out the window. Honey, Rebecca said, look, it has been over a year since I had some. My head hitting that headboard, okay? He is going to break my back. He's been walking around here for hours with my face, filter face, on his chest. I'm getting me some. Ciao. Okay? So, as we know, she rented a vehicle. Okay? He asked her to. For over 2 weeks, she has to pay for a rented vehicle. All right? One of my subbies said that, it's not uncommon for people to rent vehicles or to get a taxi because the traffic is so horrendous, overseas. And as I can tell, okay? But not only did she have to rent the vehicle, she has to drive the vehicle in a foreign country because he has to have 5 years experience before he could drive a rental. Child, it wouldn't be me. I would have been like, well, we walk. I don't know what we need to do. Get a taxi? There is no way I would be able to drive in that. Props to Rebecca. I can't even drive in Atlanta. You think I'm going to drive in Tunisia? Absolutely not. Oh my God. Did you see those cars? I would be like, no. But they made it. They made it to the hotel. She gave him some gifts, and they had some boom boom. Okay. Now the next day, she's talking to him. Of course, she brings up her ex. Everybody brings up their ex. Child, Darcy done brought up Jesse. Quit breaking up your ex. We know it was terrible. Okay, you had a terrible relationship. And yes, you're still married to your ex. You should have told Zed that before you took your butt over there. Of course she's worried about that. Okay, because Zed has made it perfectly clear that he wanted a woman who was not attached. And here Rebecca done had sex with this man, and technically she is still married. Did y'all notice how he was smoking on that hookah? And the way he was looking at her, and when he was like, you're mine. Okay. You're my woman. You see the look on her face? She kept bringing up that ex about how terrible that ex was and how the ex treated her. Well, honey, the way Zed is going to handle this situation when he finds out that technically you're still married, that's on you. You should have been done told that man that. So you have a right to be married. I told you, this whole relationship ain't nothing but a filter. Okay? Alright? So now, he done looked over your little filter face. He ain't gonna look over no filtered marriage, child. That's it, y'all. That is it with Zed and Rebecca and the whole episode. Y'all know the drill. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, friends.